Hello, welcome back to the channel. This week we're back with our friends at Largo Leisure, this time staying at their Campsie Glen Park just outside Glasgow. It is about 40 minutes for Glasgow, but an hour and 20 for Edinburgh. So we're going to see what the park's got to offer, including the amazing 3-bedroom lodge that we're staying at that comes complete with a hot tub. There's a play park for the Wayne, and there's even a pub for me as well. Most importantly, there's a bit of water that runs down the back just outside the lodge, as you can see here. I'm going to be getting myself in there for a dip. I'm going to be doing a bit of foraging, and I'm going to try my hand at a bit of fishing as well. So stick around and see what I get up to. So let's get a look at the lodge. I've opened up the double doors, and right away you come into the living area. Telly here, fireplace, a couple of really comfy couches. You've got a dining room there as well, and you've got a fully equipped kitchen with everything that you would need, fridge, freezer and stuff. So if you want to just be on site, you've got everything that you'd require. My wee boy's outside playing in the hot tub, so apologies if you can hear him. In here we have got bathroom number 1, bathroom, shower if you prefer, a toilet, you know what a toilet looks like. In here you've got bathroom number 2, well, shower room number 2, would you call that? And that's into one of the bedrooms, it's like an ensuite as well. And in here, sleeps 2. And here sleeps 2 as well. Plenty of room, you've got cupboards and everyone as well. And this is the master bedroom with the double bed. Plenty of storage up here as well. And then this door, again you can open up into the sort of ensuite on there as well. So sleep 6, perfect, nice and roomy. Really like it. I like these sort of wooden style cabins. But the party piece has got to be that view out there to the river, which I'm so excited about, because if I'm quiet enough and if my wee boy's quiet enough, you maybe hear the birds, pheasants and wood pigeons. So I'll be getting myself out there to cast my line, because I believe that river has got salmon that run through it, sea trout and I think brown trout as well. And I'll be also getting myself in it for a dip, that's the plan. So going to get all our stuff brought in, going to get settled, and we'll show you what we've got up to the rest of the weekend, so hang a bit. So I should have showed you, this is the decking area with some tables and chairs. You've also got a wee picnic table down there as well. And then that there is Endrick water that flows past there. Now I believe salmon run up that, and sea trout and brown trout. So I might be having myself a wee cast for that as well. Catch and release, but it'd be good to have a wee cast. But more importantly, right here, an absolutely massive hot tub. I don't know if this actually comes across. The lodge is for 6, so I presume, is this for 6 as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and maybe a wee chair there, also for 6. Aye, but it's absolutely enormous, and it looks at that. And if I turn off the jets, it's on, it's no off. If I come down here and I'm shut my mouth for 2 seconds, you hear just birds, wood pigeons, pheasants. So relaxing. And this is the Endrick water. Don't really know too much about it, I don't know quite Google. I seen it was there, and I seen that there was fish there, so I asked them if we can fish, which we can. It just says catch and release. I don't know if you can see, there's a, up the right hand side where that crow's just flying, there's actually a heron that is sitting fishing there as well. So I'll have a wee cast in here, and I'll also see if I can get in for a dip. And I don't know if you've noticed in here, wild garlic as well. So I'm pretty much in heaven. I'm loving this already. We're only here 2 seconds and we don't have our bags in, so aye, stick around and see what we got up to the rest of the weekend. So we've got the stuff in the lodge, and I've just been told that there's a park, and next to the park there is a pub. So guess who's going to the park? And guess who's going to the pub? Let's go see what it's like. Cheers. That wee pub was really nice. It was actually quite busy as well. They've got bingo on later, they serve food as well. Nice choice of beers. I got a Stella, but they've got Cruz Campo as well, so really good. I didn't want to film in there the now, just Absolute weirdo people try to enjoy their Friday night, so I'll get some more footage along here in the morning. There's a wee games room and a pool and stuff as well, but for now, we're back, we're going to get the way into bed, and I'll catch up with you when I get to the hot tub. See you there. Oh, this is the life. I love a hot tub. When I go away, you'll see me talking all the time. My favourite thing's a fire or a log burner, but a hot tub is right up there. So good to relax in. I put this big light on while I'm filming, but there's actually some nice sort of ambient lighting, I think you call that, in here. So I'll probably turn that off shortly. Just get a wee bit up there to hold my drink. So sit here, have a couple of beers while the Wayne's in bed. I've really been surprised with this park. When I was looking at it on the map, it looks really small and as if there isn't much about, but nice play park for the Waynes. That pub looks good, the good atmosphere in there the night as well, the things like bingo and stuff like I mentioned. Really good. The sight of the lodge is incredible, the river down there. The plan is I'll be getting in that tomorrow for a wee cold duck and hopefully a bit of fishing as well. There's loads of walks and stuff in the area as well. You go a short drive one way, you've got Loch Lomond, a short drive the other way, Stirling Castle, Wallace Monument. So aye, this wee park has been a pleasant surprise. My partner's already talking about coming back with her family already. She's been showing them photos and videos and stuff. So going to chill in here the night and we'll see what we've got to tomorrow, and I'll catch you in the morning. Good morning. It is Saturday morning and I want to show you one of my favourite things about this lodge that we've got here. So I've just came out there, as you can see, and what I'm going to do is take you with me as I head down the boat with the, it's not a garden, I don't know what it is, it's just a bit of grass basically. But this down here is the Endrick Water, and for what I've read, it is one of the tributaries to Loch Lomond apparently. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that in the comments, but I'm going to get in here for a wee duck. Now, water levels are relatively low. I don't know if you can see the bank here there, it obviously comes up quite a bit higher. It's quite shallow there, that's where I seen the herring hunting yesterday, but there's a wee sort of pool here. I will need to lie down, but it will get me my cold dip for the moment, so here we go. So there we go, lovely, a bit shallow. I'd like it a bit deeper obviously, but gets me a wee dip or a wee duck to wake me up in the morning. How good is this? Imagine that was your house, you've just got it there and at the boat with your garden. So aye, definitely, I don't know if you'd call this a feature because it's natural and where it's built, but one of my favourite features of this lodge at Campsie Glen. I've also found something else interesting, let me just show you. I noticed wild garlic, my favourite. You're probably thinking, is this a wild garlic channel after it's been in my last couple of videos, but it's an incredible resource. It comes out this time of year and it comes out in abundance, so all the way down this riverbank there is loads of it. And same as the other week in one of my videos, I've got some steaks ways for dinner, so I'm going to come down, get some of that picked, and I'll use that for a wee garlic butter with my dinner, so I'll show you that once I've got myself dried off. So we've got ourselves out a walk with the wee Ian. It's raining ever so slightly, so we've got a water suit on him, a pair of wellies, and we're going to go up to the wee park and let him play about for a wee bit. But as I said yesterday, I believe, the pub's right next to the park as well, so once we've let him run about in here, we'll get ourselves in there afterwards. It's a great wee park actually, it's all soft with the sort of bark underneath, and it's got stuff for slightly bigger kids and kids his age as well, so pretty decent to have this right in the middle when you get a wee in.
No! I'm going to
This is the wee games room. We've got here punching machine, pool table, and a wee air hockey. There's also another pool table through in the bar as well, so this is handy on days like the day when it's raining, just for somewhere for the ladies to be inside. So we've came back for the wee pub and the Wayne wanted to come and play in the hot tub. Loves this. We're in here this morning as well for hours, and I'm not going to argue, quite frankly, because it's easy to keep him contained in there. He's running about wild and into everything, so I'm going to spend a bit of time in here before we get dinner, and I haven't forgot when we get dinner I'm going to go down the bottom there and pick some wild garlic to have with our dinner, so we'll see you then. Right, so for dinner I'm having steaks, mushrooms, onions, asparagus, and already in the oven we've got some Hasselback baby potatoes roasted. Let's go down to the bottom of the water and get the final part. I know I'm an absolute sad act, and I know wild garlic's featured in my last 3 videos, I think, maybe 4, but at least 3. But I love garlic, and I especially love wild garlic, and I love getting free food, even if it's just a wee addition. And look, it's just right down here. How amazing is this that you can come and pick this? So the bigger, longer ones are better when you're wanting to make like garlic oils and stuff like that, but if you just want a wee blast of flavour, you want the shorter stuff. Now with this time of year, we're now into coming towards the end of April, there isn't millions of fresh shoots, so we're just going to try and pick the smallest ones. You don't actually need millions, to be honest with you. I'm just going to chop up a couple through a bit of butter, and I'll take the smallest ones I can find. The buds are starting to come through as well, and I've seen people like I know the Kitchen in Edinburgh, Michelin starred place, they salt them and sort of pickle them for the rest of their year, which I've never actually done, but would be really interested in doing, and I know enough places where I can get loads of them as well, so I'm not going to do that now. It just shows you can do different stuff to keep them for the rest of the year as well, rather than just the sort of peak time where they're good. But I'm going to pick a load of these, get these in and make up a wee garlic butter. I've took it back and I've just gave it a wee rinse under the tap, and then take it there to dry off before I chop it and put it through the butter. Just going to start with some mushrooms and onions. Get them chopped up. I absolutely hate glass chopping boards, they ruin your knives, but it's no my knife and no my chopping board, so hey ho. Mushrooms chopped. Got Mrs Doubtfire on in the background as well, so apologies for the noise, but that's real life when you're away at a caravan with a family. Can't beat watching a film with your dinner on a Saturday night. How times have changed. I'd be in the pub getting absolutely steaming by now, as you've seen on several vlogs. Next is some onions. Get them chopped up. Onions in first to sweat down. They'll take a wee bit of time. You get in the mushrooms as well. Sweat all the liquid out of them, let them caramelise a wee bit before we get everything else on. A bit of seasoning in there. Bit of pepper. You need to stay hydrated when you're doing this as well, so make sure you do. Cheers. Let's get the mushrooms in now and get some of the liquid out of them. Steak seasoned, bit of salt, plenty of salt. Pepper as well. I know some people say that you shouldn't add pepper to after because it burns, but quite frankly I don't believe them. For years and years and years every chef in the country was adding pepper before, and in the last year they're all now claiming it burns, so I'm stuck in my ways. So for the garlic butter, I'm literally just going to chop through some of this wild garlic and mix it into some butter that we've got there. Butter in there. Mix it a bit till it all becomes one. There you go. It's the garlic butter sorted. A fivot for my partner, which is the wrong steak, but there you go. a ribeye steak for myself, which is the correct steak. Yeah, I like my steak rare at the very, very, very worst, medium rare, so I'll take mine out a wee bit early. She likes hers a wee bit more well done. Oh, thrown it all over the place. Asparagus. Mushrooms and onions. Lots of mushrooms and onions. The wee Hasselback new potatoes on there as well. A big doddy the garlic butter resting on the steak to mix through. And that is us sorted. The lighting's a bit terrible, but that is a pretty decent dinner. Just had to show you this steak, I don't know if you can quite see it, but perfect to how I like it. Amazing. So we've had dinner and put the wee man down to sleep, but the rain's went off. It's not been heavy rain today, it's been pretty light rain, but it's a nice evening, it's not that cold. So I'm going to come out and sit here at the wee picnic bench that we've got. You can probably hear, if I'm quiet for 2 seconds, the birds. It's amazing. Hen pheasant landed down there 2 seconds ago, so I'm going to sit out here and enjoy a wee whiskey. Apologies for the glass, it's like a wee wine glass. I've normally got a wee box thing that I think my ma got me. It's got nice whiskey glasses in it, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't be bothered looking for it, quite frankly, so I'll just use whatever they've got. So I've got my usual Balvenie 12. I like loads of whiskies, mostly Spacious, but the Balvenie 12 is probably my go-to. So I'm going to sit out here and I'm going to have this and just enjoy listening to the birds and relaxing for the evening. So I'll probably catch up with you tomorrow. No massive plans, but I'll catch up with you then and see what we're doing. So, Slange. Good afternoon. So it is Sunday afternoon and it was kind of raining all morning. Despite that, the Wayne wanted to spend the morning in the hot tub, which was fine with me. But I didn't want to show you that because you've seen enough of me in the hot tub, quite frankly. But now he's done for his nap and with this water at the bottom of the lodge, I can't no fish it, I've got to. So I went and set up my fly rod and I'm going to go and get a wee bit of a cast. Now I'm getting my excuses in early. Don't think I'm going to catch anything for a couple of reasons. The water seems really low, so I don't know how much fish are actually there. I'm also absolutely rotten at fly fishing. I'm self-taught, or probably better, YouTube taught with a couple of videos. This rod was a present for either my Christmas or my birthday from my granda. Probably 25 to 30 years ago, and I've had it ever since. I think it's more better for fly fishing for rainbows at like stocked ponds and stuff. I've caught a few fish fly fishing, mostly rainbows, but I've caught a couple of wild browns as well. But it's all sort of been on locks. I don't really ever fish rivers, to be honest. So aye, couple of reasons: terrible technique, the wrong gear, and the water looking a bit low. But why get a go anyway? It's good just to be out and fishing. If you're also wondering why have I got sunglasses on when it's quite grey and overcast, these are my Kylo and the Wild sunglasses. I was an ambassador for them before. They're just great. I think they look great. I wear them all the time. I've got a couple of pairs, but more importantly, they're polarised, which basically means it takes a glare off the water, which when you're fishing is very helpful because you can see the fish. Not all the time, but you can see them better than you can without them. So that's why I've got these on. So I'm going to foley this down past loads and loads and loads of wild garlic just out the front of the lodges. I'm going to see if I can find a wee bit of access and just basically work my way back up towards the lodge, having a couple of casts, probably getting my line caught in all the overhanging trees, to be perfectly honest, and probably make a complete mess of it. Fishing it up the way probably isn't even the right thing to do. I've also took a guess at what fly to use. I'm using like a wee green nymph thing, totally winging it. Any of you who actually know about fishing are probably laughing at me now. I do know about fishing, just not this type of fishing, to be honest with you. So Let's see how this goes. I've moved up to this wee bit. Again, I absolutely don't know what I'm doing, but I know you're sort of trying to read the water, and to me I see that wee pool, a bit of fast flowing water, and then it's slowing down here. And in theory I think the flies and bugs and everything else are supposed to sort of come washing down there, be highly oxygenated water because it's sort of coming out of that wee bit, and the fish just sit and relax, get plenty of oxygen in them and catch up all the wee bugs. So in theory they should be sitting here, in theory. But again, I don't know what I'm talking about, so don't listen to me. Let's give it a go. Also, if I do catch a fish here, I'm going to go absolutely off my nut. Let's see what happens. So I've got a load of trees to the back of me, which I'm worried I'm going to get caught on. I can just see a couple of wee minnows, so again, does that mean it? So I've moved to this next section. I was getting caught in the trees down there and there wasn't any interest, but I could see loads of wee minnows. My issue is with the trees. And most rivers I see have got trees lining them, so what do fly fishermen do? When is there special casts? Am I just an idiot? Aye, I'm a bit confused as to how you don't get stuck in the trees. I've been able to do like a sort of cast, like I don't know, is that a backwards cast or a reverse cast? I don't really know. But I'm basically casting like that, and then letting it land like that. That's kind of working. Is that a real thing? Is that a technique? Again, please comment down below. Anybody out there that wants to give me lessons, I welcome them because I badly need them. It's fun, but listen to this. Sheep, birds. There's a pheasant that keeps chiming up all the time as well. It's just good, and I don't know if you can actually see, but there's the park there, and my lodge is just round the back of them there, so it's hard to beat this, is it, when the rain's nat him. Usually I'm either stuck in the motor when he's nat him or whatever else, so getting a chance to wet a line's always a bonus, but I'm only confident I'm going to catch it. We'll see. Nothing so far. So no luck, and it got worse. The rain got a bit heavier. I don't know if you can really even make that out on the camera. But aye, no joy. Don't know what it is. Is it the wrong gear? Is there just no fish here? Please tell me there's just no fish there and it's not me. But I think I know the answer. I think it's a mixture between the wrong gear and no idea basically. But good fun, and that's the beauty. Literally, it being right there. The rain comes on, I can come in and get a juice, and get a bite to eat, sit and get warm. Weather passes, you can be straight back out. The rod's there. That's like my idea of heaven, although idea of heaven I'd probably catch a fish, to be fair. So aye, enjoyed that. So there was no more fishing. The Wayne woke up for his nap and wanted to get back in the hot tub. It was his favourite thing all weekend, and how could you say no to that? But it's time to check out, unfortunately. We're actually due to stay to tomorrow, but I couldn't get the extra holidays for work, so we're having to head home today, which is devastating. But we've loved it here, loved it much more than I thought I was going to. I didn't realise the site had as much stuff on it as it does. I just thought it was a wee quiet park with kind of just a lodge, but it's been fantastic. We've loved every one of Largo Leisure sites as well, and they've kindly given me a discount code. It is James5. If you use that, you'll get 5% off your stay at any of their 6 parks. We've got another park booked in to visit later in the year as well. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe. Any fishing tips, give me them down below. It would be greatly appreciated, and I'll see you on the next one.